Hello everybody, welcome back to the Stretford Paddock for our preview of Manchester United's opening away game of the season at Wolves on Monday night. Bit of team news going into the game, obviously no new injury concerns. Eric Bailly still out for a few months, but there has been a little bit of news on Alexis Sanchez. Obviously question marks being asked whether he will leave before the end of the European transfer window closing at the start of September. There were links to Roma, there were links to Turkey and everywhere. Ollie's come out with a few interesting quotes this morning about the future of Alexis and his future at the club. Only coming out and saying he's part of our squad and he's a very, very good player. He's had 3 weeks now, so he's a few weeks behind the rest, but he's very close to being part of it. We expect him to come good at this club. He's quality. So obviously Ollie there putting to bed a lot of the rumours about Alexis Sanchez's future at the club. Obviously it was presumed he would leave the club during the transfer window, given the fact that he's eating up a colossal part of the wage bill and playing minimal games. Not all entirely his fault. He has suffered from injuries, but when he has played, he has failed to reach the heights that he reached with Udinese, Barcelona and of course Arsenal. Ollie as well also had a few words to say about the trip to Wolves, his third visit to Wolves in less than a year. Obviously Manchester United playing Wolves 3 times last season, losing twice and drawing once at home, conceding 5 and only scoring 3 goals. He had to say about the trip to Wolves, you always go into a game positive with the right intention, thinking you're going to win again. And the last 2 visits there, I feel like I'm going home. Been there so often lately. They were tough games and Wolves are a hard team to break down. So a little bit on Wolves going into the game on Monday. Obviously a fantastic record against the top 6 last season, winning 4, drawing 4 and only losing 3 games against the top 6 last season. Phil Neville even said before they came up that they were the best team to ever come up from the Championship. So obviously Wolves manager Nuno Espirito Santo plays that trademark 3 at the back formation, allowing the wing backs Johnny and Matt Doherty to go up along each flank. Matt Doherty recording 7 assists last season, so it shouldn't come as a surprise that a lot of Wolves play comes down the flanks. And when teams like to play the high press against them, as Manchester United are sure to do Monday, what they like to do is have their holding midfielder, whether it be Ruben Neves or Leon Dendoncker, to drop in between that back 3 either side of Connor Cody, to distribute the ball out from the back so as to get the momentum going and rebuild play, to give the ball up to their creative midfielders like the likes of Jean Moutinho. A key player for me will be Raul Jimenez for Wolves. Obviously £30 million signing from Benfica during the summer. Their record signing shouldn't come as a surprise why they splashed the money for him. 13 goals and 7 assists in the league last year. Formed an unbelievable partnership, a formidable partnership with Diogo Jota up front for Wolves in what may well be the most dangerous striking partnership in the league and the most consistent. And Manchester United felt the brunt of that in the 2-1 defeat at Molineux last season. They've also added more depth to their squad, the likes of Pedro Neto and Patrick Cutrone coming in from Serie A respectively. So expect Wolves to be a serious formidable force this year and to push even further on from the 7th place finish last year. One to watch for me for Manchester United shouldn't come as any surprise. It is Sir Harold Maguire himself. A fantastic debut performance against Chelsea, exceeding expectation, showing why the £80 million price tag was placed on that giant head of his. Manchester United last season obviously playing 3 games against Wolves, conceding 5 goals. The likes of Jones and Smalling were no suitable partners for Victor Lindelof, and the proof is in the pudding stats wise of why Harry Maguire is the key man. He recorded 100% aerial duels won, and that's going to be so crucial for Manchester United this season when you consider that Victor Lindelof, a distributing centre-back, has often found that his best football has been played with Eric Bailly when he's fit, given that Eric Bailly is such a presence in the air and such a physical presence. Lacks a bit of the nous on the ball, but when he's injury-free, that's why Eric Bailly suited so much. But Harry Maguire, as comfortable, if not more comfortable on the ball as Eric Bailly. 86% passing accuracy, 7 clearances and 4 interceptions against Chelsea, more than any other player on the pitch. Expect Manchester United to have a little less stressful day at the office at Molineux, and Harry Maguire and Victor Lindelof should hopefully keep the likes of Jimenez and Jota quiet. If you like the video, make sure to like, share and subscribe. We will be doing a watch along of the Wolves game on Monday evening. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.